I mean, we've made her a main character of the channel at this point. We might as well mention her at some point. Brace yourself. Hey guys, welcome back to a brand new video, and the first one in a while. So, a couple months ago, during the whole birthday bash World of Meli bomb thing, I made a video called Top 10 Crossovers in Animation. And among those crossovers was one anime crossover, and it was the crossover between Dragon Ball Z, One Piece, and Toriko. And no, we're not reviewing that. We're never going to review that. While I do stand by as that being the best crossover in anime, that's nowhere near my favorite. My favorite anime crossover is the stupidest, ridiculous, no reason to exist-ist. And I love it so much. For those of you who are brand new to the channel, you may be wondering, who the hell is this chick who keeps appearing in the promotional material for the Odyssey Saga and the channel and a bunch of art stuff? Well, I'm about to explain why. And you might be wondering why I'm wearing this hat all the time too. Since that's her only representation on this channel. This is Arale Noramaki from Dr. Slump, the main not antagonist, I mean she can be an antagonist. The main protagonist of Dr. Slump. Dr. Slump is a gag anime slash manga. And for those of you who don't know what a gag anime slash manga is, like, it's not just comedy. Like, compared to action anime and manga, gag mangas have no limits. So, Dr. Slump, a gag manga and anime created by Akira Toriyama. Another, I guess you could say, lesser known anime and manga, some stupid show called Dragon Ball, also made by Akira Toriyama. Two completely different shows. Yeah, this should work out in a crossover. Episode 69, nice, of Dragon Ball Super. Goku vs. Arale. The world ends in a ridiculous battle. I think that's what the title of it is. I don't have a script. Let's get into it.
The strangest out of nowhere review ever. Meli reviews Goku vs. Arale.
Now, this isn't even the first crossover Dragon Ball and Dr. Slump has had. They originally had a crossover when Dragon Ball was in its first path, in the manga at least. In the anime they did this well, and both of them just came out of nowhere. It was in the middle of the Red Ribbon Army arc, and Goku comes to Penguin Village because some assassin guy comes there, and that's where Dr. Slump takes place. He tries to kidnap Arale and take her hostage. That does not go well at all. Listen, no one watched Dragon Ball. I'm confused too. The point is, Arale had an important role in the Red Ribbon Army arc. Somehow. In Dragon Ball Super, they had this huge special crossover in episode 69. Nice. Like, not just Arale, just Dr. Slump as a whole. They remade the intro to Dr. Slump. Like, they remastered the audio, and they remade the whole visuals. It's beautiful. like I said at the beginning of this video, gag manga, action manga, completely different things. Gag manga has no reserves, action manga has rules that it has to apply to with its strength and numbers and stuff. When you combine those two, it's hell. It's hell. The episode starts with Dr. Slump. The pig announces that Arale has come to Dragon Ball Super. And you gotta love how on the official Dragon Ball wiki, when you look at the Future Trunks arc, it has the whole ending to the Future Trunks arc. The next paragraph, all of a sudden, he says, Mr. Pig announces Arale has come to Dragon Ball Super. So Mr. Pig announces Arale has come to Dragon Ball Super, and once again, the whole remastered intro to Dr. Slump thing, that goes down. She sees Mr. Senbai Norimaki, who is basically the guy who created Arale. If you don't know, Arale is a super powerful android who can crack the earth in half with one punch. Take that one, Punch Man. She sees him packing, and he's going to West City, which is a Dragon Ball city, for an award show. It's this special annual scientist convention thing, and it's basically whoever makes the best invention wins. And so she says, yay, I'll come too. You're not. You're not. So we jump to West City, where Goku is a guard at the door because Mr. Satan, who was hosting the events as a special guest, allowed him to do so because he knows his family is in trouble when it comes to money. Goku's a really bad husband. So Bulma's at this event too, and if you don't know who Bulma is, you should watch Dragon Ball. I'm not going to explain the whole story. Bulma's at this event as well, receiving an award, at least she thinks. Scientists and stuff, you know. Everyone thinks Bulma's going to get the award. Vegeta and Trunks are there too to support, you know, their mother and wife. But then all of a sudden, Norimaki wins. Slump wins. He creates a machine. I forgot what it was called. Trust me, I watched the episode before. I forgot what it was called. And it basically, if you think really hard at that machine, it creates anything out of thin air. He uses a fucking porno magazine as an example.
では早速お見せいたしましょう。はい、ご覧の通り中は空っぽです。どうです？すごいですね。そうじゃなくて、このピチピチギャルの写真集は何もないところから生み出されたんです。マシンが私の強い願いを受信し、空気からこれを作り出したってことです。怖い。私は自分の才能が怖い。しかしなぜあえてここでピチピチギャルの写真集を？このマシン、死ぬほど強い願いしか受信しないんですよ。どれだけピチピチギャルが好きなんですか、あなた。
But then the main antagonist of Dr. Slump, Dr. Narushito, I'm saying it wrong, basically comes through and he says, listen, you forgot to invite me, the greatest scientist of all time. 'Tis I, Dr. Norimaki's greatest rival, Narushito. He died. In Dr. Slump, he died. They get out the manga and everything. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you died in the manga. Think again. We look down and he's actually a ghost. So he brings out Arale. He got Arale, drugged her with Playtime X, which makes you like 100 times more wanting to play. So basically, Arale's at full power here, and she wants to play. And when she wants to play, she wants to play. So Vegeta says, alright, I'll calm her down. Are you sure you want me to do this? And he says this to Dr. Norimaki, and he says, just don't try to hurt yourself. He's like, Arale kicks his ass!
ロボットだと貴様、ギャグで物理法則を無視するのは反則だ。今度は私から行くね。人の話を聞け。
Like Vegeta, who goes toe-to-toe with Goku and is of equal strength of him, who is considered the strongest character in all of it, shonen anime and manga. gets his ass kicked by a gag manga character. Again. And we jump to Goku, who's super bored out there with his combed up hair and stuff. It's like, man, this is super bored. I tried to go for something, I don't know what that was. So he basically just rubs up the hair, takes off his sleeves, like, I'm out of here. Peace. So Goku leaves, and then all of a sudden, Vegeta comes crashing through the door because he got his ass kicked by Arale and his flying sword, crashes into Goku. Goku's just like, what the fuck is going on? And then Arale comes out saying, Poyo. And they, because of the crossover that originally happened in Dragon Ball, they look at each other, and like this big reuniting scene. And there's like, who are you again? So this crossover is pretty crazy so far, right? Anyway, now we're getting back into the story where Goku's about to fight Arale. And Bulma's freaking out saying, oh no, if Goku can't beat her, the world's gonna end. Wait, that was Mr. Satan actually. If Goku can't beat her, the world's gonna end. So they try to get Beerus down there, the god of destruction. And Whis is like, dude, you really need to stop treating gods like a personal, you know, dispatch service. And Beerus is sleeping at this point too. So, that's a thing. Goku and Arale finally fight because Arale finished off Vegeta with a headbutt. And he says, wait, I know that headbutt from somewhere. You're Arale. And he goes full Super Saiyan Blue, full power, and he can't even beat Arale. Arale beats Goku. Arale's stronger. She's stronger. So just when it looks like things are about to go, you know, to hell, Bulma has the boldest idea ever to basically take the machine, right? This is the machine. Alright, point the camera at it. This is being broadcasted to live television, by the way. And tell everyone on Earth to imagine the most yummiest food ever. And oh my god, there's a cotton hanging out of my hat. But before this, they distract Arale with poop. Don't ask. The viewers imagine the most yummiest food into this machine. And basically this little ball about this big, it's basically the yummiest thing ever. And all the way on Beerus' home planet, by the way, across the entire universe, he smells it. And, like, immediately, Whis comes there in seconds, when it usually takes him 40 minutes to get there. And he's like, the longest, fastest I've ever been. And Beerus takes the ball. Naruto tries to say to Beerus, saying, hey, I'll reject you. This is my episode. He haikais the main antagonist of Dr. Slump like that. Like, in an instant. Gag character or action character, there's nothing Beerus can't destroy. And in an instant, he eats the ball. I'm not even going to try to do that. Freaks out over this ball because it's so delicious. And Arale says, oh hey, a cat. And Beerus, who's in the moment, says, anyone who interrupts this marvelous moment of mine shall be destroyed. So he basically goes to Arale and is about to haikai her. Then he gets the runs. He literally gets the shits and has to go all the way home. So Arale and the rest of the Dr. Slump gang say their goodbyes and they go back to Penguin Village, and that's the crossover. That was some shit. Not bad shit, but that was some shit, man. Like, whoa. No pun intended, by the way, but whoa. Great crossover. My favorite anime crossover ever. Just the extent of how hilarious it is and how meta it is with this whole power scaling thing, the fact that Arale Norimaki, a main protagonist of a gag manga, can basically kick Goku and Vegeta's asses, two of the most powerful characters in all of fiction, basically is saying something. It's saying two things. One, they should have chose Arale to go with them to the Tournament of Power instead of Tenshinhan, and two, this crossover is hilarious. So hilarious seeing Vegeta get his ass kicked by essentially what is a little girl who can crack the earth open with one punch, and it's so great. And because this is filler, sadly, and Dr. Slump is probably never going to be mentioned in Dragon Ball again, you don't have to watch any of the earlier episodes to enjoy this. Once again, episode 69 of Dragon Ball Super is this, and I highly recommend a watch. Anyway, that's going to be it for now. Honestly, though, his hat is kind of, you know, it's kind of getting me. What? Is there something on my face?